Hello everyone, this is the problem solver guide. Today I will show you how to solve the third and the last layer of this 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. Okay, so if you do not know how to solve the first layer or the second layer, just watch my previous video where I have shown you full details on how to solve this first and second layer. Okay, so there are many ways to solve it. Okay, so now today I'll show you how to solve the third layer. Okay, so many people are confused when it comes to third layer, but it is really very important, and it's very easy. Okay, so let's go and let's solve this third layer with ease. Okay, so even if you are a beginner, you can solve this third layer very fast. Okay, so now first of all, once you solve the first and second layer, okay, so just look at this pattern out here. Okay, so just look at this pattern, this only a center yellow piece on the top. Okay, so there are 3 different patterns. Okay, so you can see here 1, 2 and 3 different patterns. Okay, so you have to compare the pattern with this. Okay, so I've made a previous video, but people are confused because if they see this out here, okay, so if they just see this, they say that the pattern did not match. Okay, so it does not matter if there is any yellow piece here. Okay, so you just have to compare these 3 patterns. Okay, so the first pattern, this one, okay, so this matches with the first one because the yellow on the top right here, there is only one yellow and it does not match the second 2 pattern. Okay, so just look at the pattern, just match it. Okay, so you can ignore this. Okay, so after that you do this algorithm. Okay, so this algorithm is very easy. All you have to do is hold this cube this way and this front layer. Okay, so you know that this is the front layer. You just have to rotate it 90-degree once. Okay, so we just rotated it 90-degree once and do the right algorithm. Okay, so I hope you know the right algorithm, of course, because you have solved this first layer and second layer. So the right algorithm, you have to do R, U, R prime and U prime. Okay, so you just did the right algorithm right now. Okay, so now after you do the right algorithm, again the front layer, bring it back. Okay, now just look at this cube pattern. Okay, so you can see this pattern. Okay, it matches the second pattern. Okay, so do not hold this cube this way, do not hold this cube this way. Okay, so you have to look for pattern that matches exactly, that means this way. Okay, so you just have to look at this one. Okay, so now if there was yellow out here, another yellow piece out here or out here, it doesn't matter. Okay, all you have to see is you have to just look at this portion of it. Okay, so you just have to match it with the second one. Okay, so in this case you can see that it's matched. Now hold this cube similar way and do the same algorithm. Okay, this is the front layer, just rotate it 90-degree, then do the right algorithm. Okay, so after you do the right algorithm, what you have to do is you have to rotate this back. Okay, so this front layer, we rotate it back 90-degree. Okay, now look at the pattern out here. Do you think this one matches this one? If you hold it this way or if you hold it this way, it won't match. Okay, you have to hold it this way and compare. Okay, so you have to just hold it this way or this way. Okay, so you just need a line out here. Okay, so if you just do the index finger, you need line this way. Okay, it should be horizontal. Okay, it shouldn't be vertical. So if you got this one, it's still correct, but you have to hold it this one in the next step. Okay, so make sure you match it. Okay, so this line is there. Okay, so it doesn't matter if there is any other yellow pieces out here. Okay, so we are just looking for the horizontal line out here. Okay, so after we find this horizontal line, again we have to do the final thing again. Okay, so that means finally we have to do the third algorithm, the same algorithm 3 times. Okay, so it's here once, we just did the 90-degree, then we do the right algorithm, and after we do the right algorithm, we do this. And now what we were looking for is we were looking for this yellow cross. Okay, so you can see that yellow cross has been formed on the top. Okay, so the yellow cross, you can see the yellow cross. Okay, so we were looking to find this one. Okay, so this step is over. Now let's go and let's solve this edge pieces. Okay, so there are 4 edge pieces out here. You can see these are the corner pieces, these are the edge pieces. Okay, so we will solve all the 4 edge pieces. Okay, so let's rotate and see if it solves by itself. Okay, you can see that blue is aligned with the centerpiece, so it got solved, but orange is not solved. Again, green is solved. Okay, So you can see one edge piece in the front is solved and one edge piece in the back is solved. Okay, so do not hold this cube this way. You have to hold the solved piece if it's on the opposite side. For example, green, opposite of green is blue. Okay, so if two edge pieces on the opposite end is solved, hold the cube this way. Okay, and now what we are going to do is we want to solve two edge pieces side by side. Okay, for example, red and blue, we want to solve it side by side. Okay, so in this case it's solved, one is in the front and one is on the back, that is in opposite side it's solved, but we want to make sure that we solve this edge piece on the side. Okay, so in order to do that, do not hold the Rubik's cube this way. Okay, so I've taught you in my previous video, but people are getting confused because people are holding the Rubik's cube this way and trying. Okay, so hold the Rubik's cube this way so that this falls in the front and this falls on the back. Okay, so the solved one, okay, the solved edge pieces. Okay, so after that, do this algorithm. Okay, so it's you just have to follow this algorithm. Just do this, right, R, then do U, then do R prime. Just look at these two pieces. Okay, so again do U, again do R, now do U two times, then just do this. Okay, so then do R prime. Okay, so now if you look at this Rubik's cube, now you can see that blue and red is now solved side by side. Okay, so here and here. Okay, so in the previous before we did this algorithm, this and this. Okay, so green and blue was solved. Okay, now you can see out here blue and red is solved. Okay, so if we want to make sure that the two edge pieces that are solved are side by side. Okay, so side by side. Okay, so after we do that, now we have to do the same formula, but now we have to hold the Rubik's cube this way so that the edge piece that is solved falls on the right hand side and one falls on the back side. Okay, so you cannot hold it this way now because it's side by side. Okay, if blue and green edge piece was solved out here, then we held it this way, but now since these two are side by side, this edge piece are solved, we have to hold this Rubik's cube this way. So this falls on the right hand side out here, it's blue out here, and red is on the back part of the Rubik's cube. Okay, so now again do the same formula. Okay, so just look at the formula out here, or you can say algorithm, R, U, R prime. Just look at this two. Okay, so again do U. Okay, so we did R prime. Okay, so now let's do R again, then do 2U and this. Okay, so now if we rotate it, now we can see that we will solve all this 4 Rubik's cube. Okay, so sorry, all these 4 edge pieces. Okay, so we have solved orange out here, we have solved this blue out here, red out here, and green. Okay, now we solved all 4 edge pieces. Okay, now let's look at the corner piece of the top layer. Okay, so you can see that this one is already solved out here, this one is also already solved. Okay, so these 2 corner pieces are already solved and we got lucky. Okay, now again in this case you can see orange, blue, yellow. Now is this on the right corner? It is on the right corner because it has orange in it, it has blue in it, and it has yellow in it. Okay, so this corner piece is in its proper position but not in its exact position because we need blue out here, again yellow out here, and orange out here. Okay, so in this case there's red out here, blue out here, yellow out here. Okay, now you can see that this corner piece is in its proper position, but it has to be in its correct position. Okay, so for that, before this, actually there is one more case that can happen. Okay, so the case that can happen is, okay, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, so you do not have to worry about the piece. Okay, so for example, when we solve this edge pieces, if we had a corner piece that looks like this, you can see out here the corner piece like this is not in its proper position. Okay, so because we need red, blue, and yellow in this corner. Okay, but you can see only yellow is there, green and orange. This corner piece shouldn't be here. Okay, similarly this corner piece also shouldn't be here, okay, because we need green, red and yellow. And in this case you can see again this is not in its correct position, and only this corner piece is in its correct position but not in its exact position, because you can see that we need blue out here, orange out here and yellow out here, okay. So blue, orange and yellow is here in this corner piece, but of course blue has to face here, yellow has to face on the top and orange has to be here, okay. So this corner piece is in its proper position but it is not in its exact position, okay. Earlier we found that two corner pieces were in its correct position and two were in its exact position and two were in its just correct position but not in its exact position, okay. But we get cases like this where we see that only one corner piece is in its proper position, okay. So in that case we have to do this formula out here, okay. So just follow this formula, you just have to do this, okay. So just follow the formula and back and back, okay. So once you follow the formula, just go and rotate it so that you can make sure you match it with the centerpiece. And let's look at the top again. You can see that this is still not in its correct position, this is also still not in its correct position, this is also still not in its correct position, only this is in its correct position but it is not in its exact position, okay. So for that again we'll do the same formula, okay. So just practice the formula, okay. So I've given the figure out here so that you can just follow along, okay. So just do the formula and again let's check it out, okay. So now you can see this corner piece is in its exact position, okay. We do not have to change anything out here, we do not have to change anything out here. Now this is also in its correct position but only it's not in its exact position, because red has to be here, blue has to be here, yellow has to be here, okay. And in this case again it's the same, okay. So it's in its correct position. So once you find that four corner pieces are in their correct positions, for example this is not only in its correct position but it's in its exact position, okay. So these two, okay, and these two are in its correct position. So once you do that you have to rotate the Rubik's cube so that the white centerpiece comes on the top and yellow comes below, okay. So after you do that, hold the Rubik's cube this way, you can see the unsolved part in the right corner. What you have to do is you have to do the right algorithm. Make sure this white is on the top now, okay. So just do the right algorithm once and check with this, okay. So red and red is aligned but again we need blue out here, okay. So we do the right algorithm again. Now you can see blue and red is aligned, okay. So you can see that it looks like the Rubik's cube has been messed up but it's nothing, okay. So it will get solved in just one go, okay. So after you solve this, now this is the down layer, make sure you go and do dip prime out here and bring this next corner piece that's not solved, and again do the right algorithm once, so it's not solved. Second time it's not solved, third time also not solved, fourth time you can see that this and this has been aligned. Now all you have to do is go and rotate this D till you solve this Rubik's cube, okay. So congratulations, you solved this 3x3 Rubik's cube very easily, okay. So now you can go and solve the entire Rubik's cube, okay. So if you have not watched my previous video, please go and watch my previous videos. People were really confused with the third layer, so I went and did this example once again for you guys. I hope you understand it now. And yeah, if you did not understood anything, please do not worry, because you have the comment section to comment, so that if you are confused in any step, just tell me and I'll help you, okay. So thank you very much for watching this video till the end. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, okay. So I have a lot of viewers out here but very less subscribers, okay. So I want you guys to support this channel and like, subscribe and comment on my videos. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.